Howdy.
I didn't know how that thing kept going. Hi guys, welcome in. Let me. Oh, yeah. Every time,
Again, you
every
see,
time,
we were
every
just
time.
arguing about I don't like the countdown things, and he does.
Well, I don't
So
like
does
the.
that
I
does
don't
that
like.
surprise anybody that
I don't
we
like the.
disagree about that?
I don't like the real long ones. So I'm with you on that. So
Yeah, I get 30 seconds I can endure, I think. And it was excruciating, but I made it.
you made it.
Made it through.
Welcome in. Welcome. Thanks for being here, Todd.
You're
Todd,
welcome.
this is our first.
In a while.
Yeah, our first live stream together for a little bit. So Deb's in here. Says, "Hey, Todd."
Howdy, Deb,
Deb, Sean.
Deb and Mike, and the other another Deb.
Yeah, Deb and Mike
And look,
and Sean.
Todd's here. Todd says, heading your way.
Yeah, I saw that when I was pulling this
That
up,
was
and it
almost an hour ago.
yeah, and then it
Man,
says you're here.
and that dude's dedicated, been hanging out all evening.
So
Yeah. Yeah, last week I thought I really encouraged Sock and Minnow to do that together, their live stream, because having come back on a special trip like that, it was too bad she was not feeling very well, but she was a trooper. She made it through and it was good. We
yep,
enjoyed it.
yeah,
Enjoyed it very much.
yeah. Thanks. So we had a good time doing it, and like you said, oh, you know what? It's one thing we got to do. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock here in Texas. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
So
Look,
okay,
let me use his Bucky's cooler. Koozie.
that's special. I haven't even used it yet.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be able to find my beer because it's camo. You get it? Yeah.
Deb and Mike say it's a good day. It is a good day. It's a great day. And
Deb and Mike are in Arizona, Prescott, Arizona. You ever been there?
I have been to Prescott. Mm, I don't see the chat moving.
I don't either.
It says we're live.
You need to scroll that, or just
No,
maybe it's not automatically scrolling.
it's that's the last. Deb and Mike made the last. Oh,
Are
you know
we,
what? I can open comments.
are we
Deb and
on?
Mike made the last comment. It's a good day.
Look on my phone. Make sure we didn't
That
get
might be a good
disconnected.
thing to make sure that we are live. Oh, actually, yep. I- We're live. Yep.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be live. Okay. Yep. Deb and Mike says, "Yep, we're live." Supposed to be. Supposed to be
Okay,
live.
I need
Okay.
to.
So took a trip to New Mexico.
Hang
Uh,
on.
what?
You talked about that last week. And I told you I want you to talk. How about this?
What?
Oh, we need to wait till. I was hoping that Jeff would be in here.
Yeah.
We'll hold off on that.
All
About
right.
your other trip. You never talked about when you went to see like the hockey match,
Oh yeah.
hockey game,
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
Was that your first hockey game?
That no, it wasn't, but it's my first hockey game in probably 25, 30 years.
Yeah, but
Yep.
maybe Jeff will make it in later on, and we'll see.
And I haven't been to very many. I've only been to like
He'll be proud of you.
that was probably my third.
And I even wore my Calvin the
I
Lawson
almost
Terriers.
I almost wore the Calvin's birthday. So Deb and Mike are here. Appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna give a couple more minutes for a couple people to come in, maybe. If they don't make it, we're just gonna rock and roll. You guys are
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yep.
sure.
It'd be like a private showing for Deb and Mike. I think.
I don't know. I think the other Deb is probably maybe
Deb's
not.
still here.
Sean, they checked in, and everything shows to be working right. Maybe you usually get 15 or 18 people or something come in.
Well,
It's 5 minutes after. Maybe it's me. Maybe they want Minnow back.
well, I don't think so. Anyway, let's roll on. Minnow and I went to New Mexico and Colorado. Had a great trip. You are enough. Deb and Mike is. Uh,
What was it? What was it like getting back? Garden is important to you.
it
You
is.
go to a lot of trouble, do a lot of work to take care of it. And I know you have
Chris.
automatic watering
Yeah.
system. Hi, Chris.
Welcome in, Chris. I do have an automatic watering system.
But you can't, and you have cameras where you can kind of see what's going on back there.
I over there that kinda shows the garden part, and I can see it, but, look, Todd saw no hat today.
Yeah, no hat
Chris
today.
noticed you right away. That's not totally true.
It's
Anyway,
not totally
it's
true.
not totally true. I did worry about my garden some, but the weather was awesome as far as we were getting rain.
Yeah,
Um,
and I was sending you video reports of what's happening in Brenham,
yeah, and I was
and they were
watching the
good
weather.
reports.
I think I
Great
only had to
weather.
water, like, the first 2 days, or the first day that we left, and then I think 2 days later, I watered a little bit again, and then, after that, I didn't have to water any until I got back.
Howdy, kissy cat. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Kissy Cat, appreciate you being here. That is a nice shirt. I almost wore mine as well, but I didn't. I wore this instead.
So let's talk about that. Why don't I have a hat on? Because, well, Sock and Minnow, they're good friends. And they're very considerate, and they were thinking about me, and they brought me something back from New Mexico.
We brought you back a couple 3 different things. We brought you back,
Christmas jelly. Explain what Christmas jelly is in
so
New Mexico.
Christmas jelly. When you go to New Mexico, the big question is when you go to get, uh, Southwestern Mexican food is green or red, right? So, you wanna know if you want green chili or red chili and or Christmas, and the Christmas is a combination of the 2.
Barry is in the house.
Barry, welcome in. And so we've got some jelly at Klein's Corner that is Christmas jelly, so it's a combination of Hatch green chili and Hatch red chili jelly mixed together. So,
And it looks really good. I haven't tried it yet because I'm I want to have it. The next time I make biscuits, I'm going to try it. I have no doubt it's going to be good. I like the hot sweet type thing. I like salsas, like
yep,
habanero peach and
yep,
things like that.
yep.
That combination and some of those the hot salsa, or I don't know if you call it salsa. People pour it over cream cheese.
So I have cowboy candy I put over cream cheese, which is candied jalapenos with some
See,
other
that's
spices
sweet
in
and
it.
hot.
Yes,
It's a good
sweet and
combination.
hot, and I'm gonna make that this year. That is why I have so many pepper plants.
Given me a jar of that before or two. I like it.
And so we'll try that. You don't have you're talking about biscuits. I've been wanting to do some in the cast iron skillet or I mean,
Yep, me
maybe
too.
next week we could do that
Maybe.
here.
I bought one that's, from 1880 in
Mhm.
antique ware.
There's Minnow.
Hi,
Welcome,
Minnow.
Minnow.
How
Hi,
are you?
everybody.
You're graceful than a minnow appearance.
Yeah,
Yep.
just wanted to come say hi to everybody.
You're feeling better. Everybody wants to know if you're feeling better.
Yes, I'm feeling better. Thank you guys for asking. Appreciate it. Just wanted to come say hi.
Thank you.
Little antibiotics goes a long ways,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that and
you guys have fun.
thanks, bud.
All right. See you.
See ya. You're welcome. You can come back anytime, you know.
Okay.
All right.
Have you started a new puzzle?
Yes, I
She has.
Okay, maybe next week we can check that out. I
We'll
saw that it's just barely
yeah,
started
she
for you.
has the frame going right now, and, yeah, we'll check that next week.
all right. Just wanted to say hi.
Thanks, bud.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Kevin, welcome in. Kevin with Hiking with Jackie Boy's in here. Barry is
Howdy,
in here.
Kevin.
Yep.
So I'm game for that because we know Kent Rollins,
Yes.
that we watched for
Yep.
years.
Yep.
He's done that many times, cooked those biscuits in the Dutch oven, and they look so good. And I remember my grandmother and my mother, they didn't do it in a Dutch oven, but making biscuits from scratch.
Yep.
And they call them, sometimes the big ones are called cat head biscuits.
Mhm.
And putting butter in those, or honey or molasses. Golly, that's so
So
good.
I will need to do a practice batch because
Yeah,
I haven't done it for years.
you don't want a disaster in a
Uh,
life.
but I used to do it a lot when I lived in the West.
Yeah.
We, did a lot of camping, we did a lot of hunting and fishing trips, and, uh,
Hey, Steve.
welcome in, Steve. So I have done that, many times. Sometimes it was scratch biscuits, and sometimes it was store-bought biscuits, but I wanna do scratch biscuits
Canned
here.
biscuits.
But, yeah, we used to do those a lot, so I'll try that out.
I think we can make that work in the live stream.
I
It
think we
doesn't once you might have to build a fire ahead of time, right?
Oh,
You have
yeah.
the coals ready to go.
Yeah, yep, yep.
But in your backyard where you have that nice, pretty green the grass and everything, how would you do that and not make a burn spot?
So I have some great big, which I got specifically for that, some big, concrete, um, bigger than this, about twice the size of this. It's
Oh,
a 2
and
by
you just lay them down temporary,
yes,
and then pick it back
I'll
up.
set it on bricks, so it's up above the ground a little bit, and I'll put that and then I'll probably use your pit,
Oh, yeah,
uh,
he's got my fire pit
your
for
fire pit
different
for a different purpose, and it might be a good time to
coals.
get the footage for that purpose later, and then, also but I'll do that for the coals, so we'll have that set there as well.
Alright. Going back, gotta finish the story.
Yes,
He brought me the jelly,
brought you the
and
jelly.
he brought me a cookbook. In the
Yep,
cookbook, I've done a lot of Taco Tuesday videos. I'm not the first to do it.
yep,
Other channels I watch do Taco Tuesday. People have been doing them for years, but I enjoy it because I eat a lot of Mexican food. I eat a lot of
mhm,
tacos. Why not? He brought me a taco. He and Menno brought me a Taco Tuesday cookbook. It has all these different recipes of, I don't know if you'd call them exotic or not mainstream tacos, and some of the combinations that they've concoct for these tacos are absolutely delicious. So
yep,
I'm gonna try that.
and I may borrow the book from you and try a couple of recipes as well.
Yeah, we could pick one out and do that in a future live stream.
We could do that.
Taco Tuesday
Yep,
cookbook live stream.
yep,
Taco Tuesday on Friday.
and it's all good for us, right? Uh,
Is that legal? Taco Tuesday on Friday?
tacos anytime are legal. Yep. So we
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So a
make
lot
sure
of
it's
yeah,
not against state law.
it's not, and if even if it is, we're renegades, right? So, Durango Lobo is in, my daughter, Amanda, welcome in, sweetheart, thanks for
Hi,
being here.
Amanda.
Yep, and
Kissy Cat says eggs with salsa in the morning will speed up your metabolism.
if the sauce is hot enough, it sure
Yeah,
will. I agree
and
with that.
speed up your trip to the bathroom too.
Yeah, yeah.
Good,
Tiffany, welcome
getting
in.
on the salsa.
Tiffany and Brian went fishing today.
I know they hung out at the lake. We tried out lures.
Yeah,
We each hit them some lures,
yeah, and,
and Brian caught a fish, at least one fish that I saw or heard about.
uh-huh.
And Tiffany wrote "Love" with rocks on
Yeah,
the rocks,
yep.
and I told her about the song Neil Diamond, "Love on the Rocks." She never heard of it. She said she was gonna check it out, "Love on the Rocks."
Really?
Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. She said she has a hobby, I guess you'd call it, or just something she does out in nature using sticks or rocks in the middle of nowhere, out on the trail or wherever they're at. She writes the word love
Uh-huh.
for other people that come along, maybe in a year or 2 or whenever, and they see that. I think
Cool.
that's pretty cool. Okay, and one more thing. You should
What?
the cookbook,
The
the
cookbook,
jelly,
the jelly?
and you ready?
I'm ready. You ready? I got you a
Yeah,
hat.
he
I got
bought me something.
I got and it was hard for me to buy,
I
I ain't gonna
know.
lie.
That was what was so impressive. Sock Monkey bought me this. I mean, you had to, like, scrunch your teeth down and grit and, like, just, "I gotta do this."
I
But
did. It's
there we go. That's
I ain't gonna lie to you, it's hard for me to even touch cowboy stuff, let alone
he
buy it.
he's
You know
always said Broncos is his favorite team, and his second favorite team is whoever's playing Dallas.
but I didn't leave myself out.
Yeah,
Check it out.
that was your, the healing,
Yes.
the
And I actually saw that first, and I'm like, "Oh, no." And then and right away I saw this. It's such a bright, blue color. So
and
so
coulda just got 2 of these. I
for
mean,
what?
you're in Texas now.
No,
Y'all do
no.
kinda root for the Texans a little bit, though. I know
We do.
Minnows are used to
Menno's
it.
a Texas fan. Barry, go Broncos. Ooh, a Barry. Yep. Uh, Broncos is Barry's second favorite team.
Barry, I don't know if you got it the other day. You were showing cards, and you had the Elway card, and it had, like, an image of Captain America behind it. He said, "There's John Elway and Captain America." And I
Uh-huh.
said, "I think that's a combination of John Elway and Roger Staubach cards, because that was the nickname of Roger Staubach, Captain America.
No, that was
You know,
Captain America.
America's team, and,
It's
so
not America's team,
Roger
man.
Staubach is, Captain
Who
America.
said that the first time? It wasn't Howard. It was
And Captain come back. Yeah. Arm socks, two favorite teams.
Thank you,
Come
kiddo.
on, Amanda.
Come on, I think that's her.
There's Minty Cactus.
Minty,
Cactus
welcome
School.
in. Oh, I got a
She
picture.
grows a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
She does it in a very arid,
she does.
overcomes adversity to grow.
Food.
Just go. I think Tiffany's made a good point. No matter where you are, there's a way that you can
Uh-huh.
grow some fresh vegetables,
Yep.
spices, and
You can
things
grow
like that.
something,
Yeah,
right?
some,
And in
even if it's cactus,
yes,
and you
and
can eat cactus.
you can some of them. So, and the kids are doing a really good job up there. They're uh, Tiffany and Brian. Their yellow watermelons are started. Oh, speaking of yellows, they got the melons going. They got all kinds of stuff going. Tomatoes, everything. They're they're doing the progression from the windowsill to the greenhouse garden, and they're getting close where they can start putting a lot of things out. But their weather is sketchy. I've lived up in the well northwest, or not the northwest, but the southwest for a lot of years, and grew up in Denver, so I know we would have some May days. We'd have May Day parties. Some May days you were in t-shirt and shorts and running around the park barefoot, and then the next year you'd be
Oh, in May, it could be 20 or it could be 80.
yeah, you could be in the snow. And the kids actually got snow day before yesterday, I think it was up there. So
Wow, Brian, they have man, that turns into work. Over 300 plants started.
yes, yep, they got a
Man,
lot of
I would
work.
love to have the room to be able to do that. Pick a berry, Roger, Captain America, Captain Comeback. And you could add American hero, Navy veteran,
Who's that?
true leader,
Randy White?
Roger Staubach,
Oh, Roger.
and a true good Christian man.
His only downfall is being a cowboy.
Uh, like Kid Rock said, I want to be a cowboy,
He's talking
baby.
about a different cowboy.
You don't know that.
He's talking about one that whips his spurs.
So
Yeah,
I think
so
Deb is back. Deb
Amanda,
was here early, and now she's back,
yeah, welcome back in,
active
Deb. Amanda says they had a foot of snow 2 days ago.
for real
Yeah,
in May.
yeah, and we got a really cool FaceTime from the babies while it was snowing. They wanted to talk to Papa Sock and Granny Mac. So
Not 65 and 70. You got a beer over there?
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
thirsty.
and
Oh,
then I have each week I keep a cooler for us, so we can refresh our beverages. And so it's in
with a
ice,
cold, tasty beverage.
cold, tasty beverage. It's in ice, so I have to wipe the bottle off. I don't want to clean stuff all
Minty has a question of the beer tasting.
over.
Do we have that on the agenda tonight?
We have that on the agenda. You want to do that before we start another personal beverage? Or do you want, what do you want?
Yeah. Oh,
Both. So back with my story, I have a towel. I have the cooler over here and a towel to wipe off the bottles or cans when I bring them out because they have ice stuck on them. Last week, the beer towel was Devil Dog.
Devil Dog.
Devil Dog. Um,
There's Gary. Speaking of Devil Dog,
yeah, there's Gary's
they are
just in time.
buddies. Hey,
Yeah.
Gary.
So last week's towel was Devil Dog.
You know, we got to get on to Eddie. I don't think he's ever come in here on Friday night.
Let me get his name. He'll come in when he feels like it.
They call him Eddie Holt. I think that's
No,
hilarious.
uh, uh, Devil
They're,
Dog's been here before.
they go back and forth, back and forth.
Devil Dog
Him
has
and
been
Gary.
here before,
Okay, that's cool.
but not Ed.
Oh, not Ed. Oh, not Ed.
Yeah, not Ed. Devil Dog has been. Anyway,
Eddie.
Eddie has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie Holt.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can I go on with
they're
my
good people.
Can
Yeah,
I go on with my
yeah. Go
towel
ahead.
story?
Towel. Talk about that towel.
I'm gonna talk about my towel. Anyway, last week well, last week
I'm not going to read it without it.
where are we at?
Luke 29. Go ahead. I think it's great that y'all get after each other like that and nobody gets their feelings hurt and you
Yeah.
just have fun with it. That's cool.
So anyway, last week was Eddie, Devil Dog.
Yeah.
Eddie,
Oh,
Devil Dog
I got
on
to
the
sit and
towel.
watch you. What do we got here today?
This week we have Chef Civvy.
Civvy's cool.
Yes, go watch her.
Is there a banana in that picture?
There is a banana, and it says,
See,
"When other culinary instructors respect the knife, Chef Sebi respects the banana." And so, actually, you actually had Siri on? Anyway, so we're
no,
using
you
Chef Sebi is going to be our towel of choice.
that's funny. If you triggered her, see, I turned the phone off, so it's not gonna happen again. So here's here talking about Sibby,
Uh-huh.
Chef Sibby. It's a channel that we watch. Some of y'all probably not familiar with them. She's
Yeah,
in the
love her too.
dairy, Loop 29, and Ed
Yeah,
and Whistle
Eddie,
Stop Acre, Eddie,
Larry, yeah, yeah,
Devil Dog Keeper. There's a
yeah.
community of friends, much like other communities of friends that we're part of, and it's just cool that they do all that stuff. Where was I going? Oh, you said Sibby,
Sebi.
and it fired up
Oh, yeah,
Siri at my phone.
it
So
did. I said Chef Sebi, and it fired it up, and she
it
looked for
said,
Sebi.
I don't see anything about bananas.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take this hat off because it's getting in my way right now. Put this back on.
You want to borrow mine?
Not a chance. So, thank you though. So on our trip to New Mexico, I got actually brought 4 beers, but we're only gonna open 2.
Okay.
And there's a reason behind that. Probably only one is gonna be something you like. I may be wrong, but this one here that you may like, is gonna be, you wanna read it? It's a New Mexico Internet standard. Hold on a second, dude.
I see what it says right there. New Mexico's easy drinker.
New Mexico's easy drinker. And this is, it's a 4.5 by volume.
Yeah.
So I think Todd's probably gonna like this one. It is what I say it is the new in Internet standard.
Is that the brewery?
No, the brewery is the Santa Fe Brewing Company.
Oh, Audra came in. Hi, Audra.
Welcome in, Audra.
Happy Friday to you.
Yep. This is Santa Fe Brewing as well. This is one of the ones that I'm not so sure that you're gonna care for. This is this is the Freewheeler. It's a refreshing, crispy, citrusy, hazy IPA.
Sounds delicious.
All right. So
And I like the label.
the labels are very cool.
And Audra got your seeds.
Oh, cool, Audra.
Is she going to grow yellow watermelon?
She's gonna grow some, and I think she'll just keep us updated through the chat. Maybe she'll send me some pictures now and then, or whatever, however she wants to do that.
I don't even know, Audra. Where are you? What state are you in? Would you want to tell us the state?
Audra's in Colorado.
Colorado. Does that add another state to the challenge?
It does add another, yeah, to the group thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
Does that
I'll put it up here. I have a hashtag. Hey, Jeff, welcome in. I have a hashtag for the yellow watermelon videos. So if you will add that hashtag to your comments, it will, if people click on it, and it will group all of our videos together.
Yeah, makes it easy to find all the videos.
Yeah,
if you
so
use
even
that
if they
same
don't,
hashtag.
even if they don't know who is involved in the watermelon grow, it will, they'll all be together. And I've checked it out. It takes a day or two for them to show up. God, dude, it's like a kid wanting a banana or something.
Yeah, what did
Take it.
what did I know that Billy Bob Thornton in oh, what is it? It's like playing cards with my sister's kids.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian says that they
Two.
need to make a video of theirs. Yeah, if you do that, and then you put the hashtag in, it needs to be one of the first 3 hashtags. The first 3 hashtags in your comments are searchable. If they're clickable and searchable. So
Barry says it's fun. Ti Time's fun when you're having flies. That's a quote from Hermit the Frog.
that's true. So we have the 2 beers that we're going to try, and then we also have Todd got these a long time ago.
It is, Jeff. I like it. And we were waiting for you to come in to talk about something. We'll get to that here shortly.
Yeah. So Todd had picked these up, and they are sweet Southern Heat Barbecue Cheetos. What's really cool is that she's a poppy or whatever, a Madison beer.
Anybody ever heard of Madison Beer? She's a singer-songwriter. I had never heard of her. Had to look it up.
Yeah,
She's I guess they do Cheetos now like they used to do Wheaties. They have some sort of celebrity on the box.
yeah, I think they're digging a little bit there. But anyway, we're gonna do those as kind of a palate cleanser between the two beers. So, uh,
Troy is here.
what do you? So, what's Gary trying to talk?
I don't know. We might need to back up. So Luke says, I'm trying to talk them into it. What is Gary trying to talk us into?
Uh,
$1,000 giveaway. Yeah, you must be at the wrong live stream.
we could do like Berry though, and do we give away $1,000 there, but it'd be Monopoly
I
money.
haven't, yeah, with the Monopoly game. We could probably dig up a lot more than 1,000.
Yeah, Barry makes it very clear that it's not real money. All right, so let's open one of these.
I like Muncho's Kissy Cat, or used to. I try to really limit how much I eat of those sort of things.
So let's start with the one that I think that you might like.
Yeah, the milder one. I might like them both.
You
I don't
might.
know, I'm surprised
So,
you sometimes.
we both surprised ourselves. Just messing with stuff as well. So you have surprised yourself and surprised me on some of the beers that
Yep.
you've actually liked, and I haven't been able to expand the
It,
ones I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one
some
up.
of the ones you dislike surprised me. Like almost all of the fruit tinge, whatever
Yep,
the watermelon one, the
yep,
peach one, you didn't like, and you're like, nope,
yeah,
nope, nope. And I love those.
yeah. Gary's probably at work, so he can't have a beer right now. But so
And that guy, I think we were talking about this past week, worked 80 hours.
he's put in a lot of hours.
He must be shorthanded.
He has a goal for his retirement, and he doesn't want to wait till he's as old as we are if he can help it. And
So, what brewery is this from?
this
Santa Fe?
these are from the Santa Fe Brewing Company, and in New Mexico, Santa Fe. Obviously, this is a pretty light looking beer. It is a 4 point, but time
I don't know.
so
4.5.
4.5. So Gary says it'll be 80 hours after he finishes his shift tonight.
Let me read this.
Go ahead, would you please?
Brewed in the land of manana, made to throw down rotten,
Sure do.
crack one open, take a sip, and forget about that thing you were supposed to do today. You can do that tomorrow. Yeah, okay.
And I could do that without a
The
beer.
land of manana. I
The
get it
land,
now.
yeah, the land of
Where
manana.
you get all that feel?
Manana,
Manana.
free beer. Manana.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
All right, so let's give it a taste.
Here we go. To New Mexico.
To New Mexico. That's all right. It's really light.
Yeah, I could drink that today and manana.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's one that you can drink several of. I don't gotta get the end taste on it. Um,
I can't
I can't
I
place
can't
what that
compare
taste is.
anything like this tastes just like this or just like
Yep.
that. But you know what? Speaking of which,
I think it's pretty light, but it loses the flavor that it has really quick after you.
I probably need I'm not sure I really give it a good. The other recently I did a video. It was totally impromptu. Didn't plan it. Anything. I stopped because I saw they were open at Truth Barbecue,
Uh-huh.
and I just did a little video about my barbecue at Truth Barbecue, which is
Yes.
kind of semi-famous.
Yep.
And the only a few beers. I drank a Lone Star.
I saw that
I drank a lot of Lone Stars back in the day, and I
back in.
thought, well, this ain't gonna go good. I'll tell you how much I enjoyed that. I bought a 6 pack of Lone Star, regular red
Really?
Lone Star
Yeah.
at HEB a couple of days later, and I only have one left. That was like
Really?
2 weeks ago. So I've had 5 more in the last 2 weeks.
So have fun with nature. Uh, they made a beverage themselves. Excuse me.
Have you ever had Lone Star beer?
Yeah,
You've tried one?
yeah.
Not bad. I mean, it's not a craft beer, but it's not bad.
Uh, Calvin says it's the clear beer team. Hashtag clear beer team. So that's true. Craft
So,
craft beers are different. They are,
yeah.
and I think a lot of breweries go out of their way to try to make things different, and they don't get it right. Um,
This is my guide. What makes you happy? If
yes,
you like craft beer and it makes you happy, 100%, that's what
there's
you need to do.
there's a lot of craft beers that do make me happy, but Jeff's got a lot of really nice craft breweries up there where he's at. Feel free to hoard the rest of that if you wish.
All right, not a
All right,
problem. I can do that.
all right. And then Troy says New Mexico's their second home. Cool.
I
What part of New Mexico, Troy?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know either.
Where is Santa Fe geographically in New
So Santa
Mexico?
Fe is in the north central area of New Mexico.
Yeah, a long way from where I used to, southeast New
Yeah, yeah,
Mexico,
yeah,
Carlsbad and
yeah,
Hobbs.
yeah. It's kind of north central.
I've heard that northwestern New Mexico is a totally different world than southeastern New Mexico.
It is. It is. It really is. It's,
Everybody should go to the Carlsbad Caverns at least once, though, I think.
so let's go back through here. Go attend the video to watch later. Calvin, happy. If you're happy, that's what Calvin said. If you're, or Jeff said, if you're happy with the, you know your beer, drink it. If you're happy and you know it, drink your beer.
So, Kissy Cat is telling Tiffany that she makes cheap meals and shops.
She,
I don't know how. I guess they're cheap because yeah, but you make some great like hors d'oeuvres and snack type stuff.
Mhm.
It looks good to me. I think you should keep doing what you're doing.
she says she thinks of Breaking Bad.
Brian thinks Montana has more breweries per capita than any other state. Well, that's pretty easy to do, and only like 700 people live there. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just kidding. But it is pretty sparsely populated. And I think at one time, this is years ago, I read that it was Wisconsin, no, Michigan. Either Wisconsin or Michigan has had at that time by far the most craft breweries, but Colorado was closing fast. I don't know where that stands now. Somebody could probably Google search it and ask where are the most craft breweries in the United
I
States.
don't know.
You gonna
Uh,
try those chips?
we're gonna try the Cheetos
You intro
uh, in between, and they are the just to clear the palate a little bit. They're the flavor swap, Cheeto flavor swap, sweet Southern heat barbecue.
barbecue Cheetos, and they're highly recommended by Madison Beer.
Madison beer. There's Madison. She recommends them.
So not now, not now. I have a question. When you were a kid, puffy or crunchy? When it came to Cheetos, I loved the puffy Cheetos when I was a kid.
I do too.
I like to put them in my mouth and not chew them
Uh-huh.
and just let them dissolve.
Hmm.
There you go, Gary. Right on, dude. You don't follow football, but if you did, it would be the Cowboys.
Just as one of the most popular breweries closes doors.
Gary's law enforcement. He's a great American.
Yeah,
He'd
well,
be a Cowboy
we're all
fan.
great Americans. And Gary, I just that burns a little, bro. But he's not a football fan, so it doesn't
No,
matter.
right.
He's just saying that because he doesn't want you crying on the live stream. Something different.
One of the most popular breweries there
Uh-huh.
just closed their doors. Partnership squabble apparently led to their downfall. That's what happened. I've been told to Taboo downtown Brenham, where they had the great tacos and burgers.
Yes.
Two partners got into a squabble and
Uh-huh.
couldn't come to make amends. Shut the business down. It's a shame.
So Brian misses Yingling. He said they can't find it there. We can find it here. Um, I know when we were in New Mexico, when I was driving truck over the road, we had one of our friends that lived there. Sunfish, welcome in. Appreciate you being here.
Lone
Um,
Star Sunfish.
yeah, and he always had a standing request if I went to Yingling country, could I bring her a couple six packs? And so I'm not going to say whether I transported beer across state lines or not in a commercial vehicle. Or,
Um,
that would be a crazy
I
thing.
think the statute of limitations right now, that was like 1975.
I don't. Yeah, probably. And I don't have a CDL anymore, so she got her Yingling. It wasn't 75. So.
Go back up to Lone Star Sunfish, was it?
Uh-huh.
She said Hawkins cheesies are better than Cheetos. What are Hawkins cheesies? You ever heard of that?
Haven't heard of them. So what do you think of these? Just a quick
I
question.
kind of like them.
Okay.
They
I would
got
eat.
some spice to
Mhm.
them. Um,
When you first put them in your mouth, it's almost like a Lay's.
there's more
Um,
heat on it than I thought there would be.
it's like the same thing they have on the Lay's barbecue potato chips, I think.
My daughter Sarah or used to. I haven't seen her with any in quite a while, but she used to buy all the time those Takis, the hot called Takis.
Uh-huh.
I never tried them. They're supposed to be pretty hot though.
So it makes sense that they had the stuff on as the Lay's barbecue chips because it's still the same company. So
Yeah,
they're probably like, listen, somebody was like, they had a meeting and they said, let's put some of those on a Cheeto.
yeah. Always trying to come up with something different. If you go down the chip aisle these days, all of them are doing that,
Uh-huh.
coming out with these different wild flavors and
Yep.
stuff. I'm surprised all the things that Chris at Ari's World people are sending him. They're
Yep.
cotton candy flavored this and that.
Yep.
Yes,
We sent him some actually too. So Gary is saying there are two things that made him quit following sports. Uh, I don't know why I did that. There we go. Uh,
it's becoming a huge money grab. They're
yeah,
doing some things not based on what the fans want, but how they can make a little bit more money, and they're already billionaire.
and so Chris says they've got Yingling Light there now. Brian, our Kroger has it in Houston. I'd like to taste it after an hour.
Okay, so
After the tour. I'm sorry.
let's don't forget about this. Now that Jeff is here, tell
Yes.
us about, or do you have something else you need to
I
do?
need to go ahead and say minnow just a second.
Okay.
Be right back. You got this for a second?
Yeah, I'll do a little preamble to what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Last week during Sock's live stream, he and Minnow kind of reviewed and talked about the trip that they took. It was pretty much a 2 week, little over 2 week long trip up to Four Corners, New Mexico, Colorado area. I'm not sure where all they went. Visited with friends and family, and I told him prior to this live stream, "Hey, dude, you never talked about. You kind of missed out on." Before they went on that trip, he had a friend invite him to go up to Dallas to see a Dallas Stars hockey game, and I haven't even got to. I haven't talked to him about it. I don't know if he enjoyed it or what happened in the game or anything unusual, whatever. I just thinking he might tell us about his little trip. Dallas uh, from Brenham to get to the edge of Dallas, Fort Worth, of what they call the Metroplex, is a is about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, depending on traffic on I-35 or I-45, depending on which way you go. We can kind of head northeast up to Madisonville. We can hit I-45 and come in to Dallas, or we can take head northwest and at um, Waco, hit I-35 and come in more on the Fort Worth side. So it depends on where you're going, which one of the interstates that you would want to take. So to go to the hockey game, did y'all do I-45 or 35?
We went up 35 and then took 35 east and then went across over into Dallas. Um,
Did you enjoy it?
I did. And uh, the
the
They put on a pretty good show there.
is it cold in a hockey rink?
It was cool in there,
Do
yeah.
you need to take a hoodie or a sweater or
If,
something?
I didn't need one, um, Jim wore pants, I wore shorts. Once we got rolling, when we were sitting there waiting for everything to get going, it was a little cool. But yeah, uh, but once more crowds started getting in there and stuff and the game started, it was okay. I was fine.
Did the Stars win?
No, they lost in overtime.
I know they're not in the playoffs because I watch
They
SportsCenter.
were in the playoffs. They got
They
eliminated.
got eliminated first round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one time that I kind of got into hockey. It's probably been 10 or 15 years ago when the Dallas Stars were supposed to be really good, and I don't even remember how it happened. And they went on and won the Stanley Cup, I think.
Yeah.
And late in those playoffs, I started watching the games, even though I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
I think I would be willing to go to a game and
Yeah. It's fun.
check it out.
Barry says he lost a lot of interest in sports after his brother and father passed away. There's definitely more important things, and there is. But uh, for me, sports, and I don't watch a whole bunch of different stuff. Mainly football. It's just something that I like and appreciate, and it's not for everybody. Not every sport's for everybody. I could care less about a soccer game, and my
Yeah.
kids love it, and that's fine. My son-in-law referees soccer games. Um, I loved playing it when I was a kid, but I understand why my folks never came to my games.
Yeah. Let me ask you about this. And y'all, how do you feel about this? So we have the World Cup coming up, and it's a huge deal worldwide, right? It's going to take place not in just America, North America, Canada, the United States, Mexico, and I really don't care about soccer at all, or football as they call it. But I root for America,
Sure.
so I will keep up with it, and maybe even if things are going well, watch a little bit of some of the games.
Yes, and it's actually in Houston,
Are
right?
they called pitches?
I don't know what they call it. Games, I
Yeah,
think.
some of them will be in Houston.
I
I
thought
wouldn't go.
The World Cup is in Houston.
Oh, it's at multiple sites, so many countries. It's going to be all over, and then it'll drill down. I don't know where the final match will be. Jeff might know, but it's a huge deal. There will be matches to begin with in Canada, United
Oh,
States, and
okay,
Mexico. Is the way I understand it.
okay.
So, so Paul, I didn't know he was a police officer, that he was law enforcement until last week or a couple of weeks ago. And now Kissy Cat lets us know that he used to ride bulls.
Oh, wow. I think I heard her I think I remember her mentioning that before, and she wasn't digging that, so
Yeah, I rode bulls when I was young, but never like full grown, like bull riding you're thinking of today. It was junior bull riding,
yeah.
as a teenager, like half or three-quarter grown bulls. That was enough, and it wasn't for me.
So we're gonna try this one right quick.
Okay, this is an IPA, right?
Yep, it's the Freewheeler.
What does IPA stand for?
It's, India Pale Ale.
India Pale Ale.
Mhm. It's a refreshing, citrusy, hazy IPA.
Oh, yeah. We have another trivia question to ask, but we're
Okay.
gonna get going with it.
And so we'll just do this. It
This is also from Santa Fe Brewing, right?
Yes, it's from the Santa Fe Brewing Company. Um,
Let's
Careful
see
not
if
to
it has
dump it out.
anything interesting to say. The only thing better than going outside and getting back to nature, Tiffany, is celebrating getting back to nature with a cold beer. Let me read that again. That makes a lot of
It
sense,
does.
doesn't
Do
it?
it again.
The only thing better than going outside and getting back to nature is celebrating getting back to nature with a cold beer. Freewheeler is a hazy IPA that's juicy and flammable,
I
and the perfect way to cap off a day in the New Mexico outdoors.
I kinda think
I like that.
I like that too, but I think there's common theme. I think they're trying to get you to drink a lot of beer 'cause it
Out in the woods.
out in the woods, but this kinda said the same thing. Just drink it, forget about everything else. What does it say?
Well, this one says put everything off till tomorrow and
It
drink
does,
beer today.
but it says
That one says go up in the mountains and hike and drink beer.
but they both say salmon.
There you go. Anyway, I like the creative. Uh,
This was a little hazier. It's not a cactus by any means. It's got a little lace on the side of the glass.
let's do.
Smells good.
Tiffany says she prefers liquor. It's quicker, but an adult beverage in nature is awesome.
So it's pretty hoppy.
Yeah.
I think they could polish the hops a little bit. It's a little bit sharp, but it's not. You want a little more?
Yeah, I could drink one of these on top of a mountain if I could just get up the mountain.
Sure. You could get up the mountain. I think you might need to take a little slower. Frog beer.
It's hoppy.
It's hoppy.
It's frog beer. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
I get it. I'm slow, but I got that.
yeah. I don't think this is one that I mean. After you have uh, some of the hazies that we got from Jeff, that Jeff brought with him, and some of the other ones we've had around here, this is not one that would be at the top of my list.
Well, I can tell you this: Jeff would like this a whole lot more than he would like that. I'm 100%
Yeah.
sure of that.
So
And look, it has a happy pink mountain
it does
on
have
the
a happy pink
label.
mountain, and I'm not slamming it. It's just not my favorite IPA. It doesn't have the body to it that I feel like it should. It's just me. So
What is this stuff you got up here?
this stuff.
Speaking of New Mexico.
Okay, well, let me get this stuff out of the way,
All right.
and then I'll show you
Get
the
that
stuff.
stuff out of the way and we'll look at the other stuff.
All right, we got stuff everywhere.
He brought stuff back to New Mexico.
I did, and
Pretty interesting stuff, though.
feel like
I like the old skit of what was it, who was it? Dang, I got brain lock. Can't remember his name. The comedian George Carlin talked about your stuff.
Yeah.
You need a bigger place so you can have more stuff.
Yeah.
You went to New Mexico so you can bring back some more stuff. What is that stuff?
So there's with the Native Americans and the Native tribes and peoples, um, they have rituals that they do. One of the things that they do is they smudge, and smudging is just a cleansing of your. For me, it's like sitting around a campfire. You know how calming and cleansing if you're just sitting there and enjoying the smoke
Yeah,
and the fire and the atmosphere, and you just relax.
almost like a form of meditation.
It is. Yeah.
Cleanse the soul, the
Yeah.
spirit, and clear everything, clear your
Yeah.
mind. And
Yeah. And so, uh, one of the things that they do, they use the smudging. This is the sage. Um, you
what is
light.
that wrapped with?
It's wrapped with a string.
Pretty tight. Oh yeah,
Yeah. So
that's a whole bunch of
it is.
tiny things, but it's hard like it was one hard stick. What is this on the outside?
It's all sage.
Okay,
Those are sage
those are
leaves.
sage leaves that
Yeah.
are dry.
Yeah.
I guess I think you showed that pretty well. I don't know. Yeah, so you burned this a little
I
bit.
burned it a little bit, and we could.
So you could grow this and make one of these of your own.
No, I couldn't grow that sage here. I don't think it's too moist here. That's why
Oh,
we don't have sagebrush down here. It's not real conducive.
I didn't know we couldn't grow sage in Texas.
Well, we can grow sage. It's got like a purple sage out front, but it doesn't grow like it does in the Southwest.
Is there different varieties of sage? I got you.
Yeah, but it has a very pleasant smell to it. And this sage doesn't have the smell of the sagebrush like if you're out around Carlsbad or someplace like that, walking out to the sagebrush. It doesn't have that.
What do you think the Native Americans smoked in peace pipes? 'Cause they didn't have tobacco.
Well,
don't
they
think.
they had they 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 smoked different herbs, but when the white man showed up, then they started getting tobacco. They
Yeah,
would trade
that
for
was
it.
later.
Yes. I'm not sure what they
I
I
think
think
to answer the question, they smoked herbs.
well, when you call it ceremony, it's a ceremonial pipe. It's not like a peace pipe.
Yeah,
That's something we made up.
yeah,
So
that's from the Western movies.
for the Western movies, yeah. And so I have the smudge is a stage uh, for smudging. I did a little bit, and I have my feather too. So I bought this as well. Obviously, I didn't steal it.
We're not gonna do it because it would put the smoke in
There's too much smoke
Tom
in here.
Hunter's
So
house, and you
so
don't want that.
two things in you. Well, I will do it in here at some point, but you need to have what
Brian says he smudged their house one night and woke up outside.
I'm not sure. I don't think this is the same, but this has an odor that maybe a neighbor might mistake for that. When
And Barry has been known to give sage advice from time to time.
yeah,
I do get funny looks from talking to Herb.
you guys are too
But
funny.
that's very good, Barry. Well done,
Uh,
sir.
so
Back up a little
Deb,
bit.
you can get that. I got it in New Mexico, but you can get it off of Amazon too. And actually, I got the bigger sticks that I have. I got in New Mexico. This one and the abalone and the stand I got off of Amazon.
Tiffany says they make them. They make bundles to burn.
Yep.
Back up a little bit if you could, please, Sergeant Wilkie. There were some chat I think you missed. Uh, Tiffany says we plant our own sage. Smells so good when burning.
Hmm.
They love burning sage. Yeah, okay. Chris, his ankle is healing. Chris thinks he needs to lose some weight. I would give anything to be as trim as Chris. Harry's World Chris.
You look pretty good doing the cartwheels and stuff too.
Yeah, he can do cartwheels and fit
Yeah.
inside of a
And
dinosaur suit, and
yeah. And you
you,
jump on a
you're all
trampoline without his man boobies hitting him in the face. You're all right.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we love burning stage too. Um, and actually, when we camped in New Mexico, we would
What's that
always
stick? What's that stick you
I'm
got in
talking
your
here,
hand?
man. While you ask me a question, when I lived in New Mexico for many years, we camp and stuff. We'd always put a little sage on the fire now and then just to get the aromatics. So this is Palo Santo wood. It is it's burned as well, and the smoke is used kind of for the same thing. It's actually for uh, more for healing, which anytime you do, you get settled down and you can meditate a little bit and stuff. Uh, that's a healing feeling. That's why one of the reasons.
What is that?
So I'll bring that up just a sec.
Right.
That's one of the reasons like campfires are so entrancing and healing and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a relaxation. We got
Scroll the chat so I can help you keep up. See what people are saying.
it's yeah. All
Okay.
right. So and this is a stand for the abalone. It's made out of a single piece of wood.
Oh, somebody carved that. I thought it was bone at first
Yeah,
when I couldn't see it, or antler or
yeah.
something like
No,
that.
it's made out of wood. It's a single piece, and it folds out to make a a holder for your abalone shell or whatever you use as your smudge. Uh,
That's some pretty good whittling right there.
that's some great woodland, right? That,
What is that?
so that's an abalone shell, and
Abalone.
uh
It's got holes drilled into
it
it
does
so the
have
airflow.
holes in it. You can see it better from the inside for airflow going through there. You see Todd there. You see me, and so the southwestern peoples used to get these through the ancient trade routes, and so they had abalone shells because I was curious as to where they got them from, but they got them from the northwest. Uh, indigenous people
Brian
out
said
there.
he mentioned Palo Santo. We
Y-
missed that one. So they're familiar with that.
Yep.
So this is not a unique thing. It's very well known. What exactly? So with the feather, is that how you kind of
Yeah. So you either
waft?
bring the smoke over yourself
Yeah.
with your hands, or you could do it with feather. I prefer the turkey feather, and I got one with the uh, leather on the end of it. So what I'll do this one of these days, but we'll probably do that. I'll do it in the house here alone. Might do it outside just as a demo. And then Tiffany will be if Tiffany has one of these bags. So this would be a medicine bag. This is just a burlap sack. It has
Do
the
you have Eye of Newt in these?
you know what eye of newt is.
Like the witches and stuff, they have Eye of Newt
No,
and frog's eyes
no,
and lizard tails, and they nest you and put a spell on you.
no.
What do
So
you got in
these are
there?
just my stones.
Oh,
Well, these are the stones that I got.
the stones that you own.
Yeah. So Tiffany has some of these. I've seen hers. She's shown those
Let me
before.
guess. Quartz? No,
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I don't know.
they're your stones.
I just got them though. I haven't had a had a chance.
I haven't had a chance to do the research.
Yeah.
What
So
what do you do with the stone?
so a medicine man would use it. Basically it's another soothing thing to look at and to hold a nice polished rock and stuff. So
Like a squeezy ball, only natural.
yeah. And then a medicine man, a a person of that stature in a tribal situation would use them.
Tiffany agrees. She
Yeah,
says stones are healing.
yeah, and would use those for their healing stones. So they would use those if somebody was sick or had mental issues or were down and out, and it would just be the whole thing with the early medicines and a lot of we're fed um, the westerns and stuff like that
Yeah,
Native Americans.
it's not history. It's
It's not
Hollywood.
history. It's Hollywood. They were indigenous people are awesome, and the things that they did and what they lived with. Uh, it's like smoke. Part of the smoke is like it's the transition from one substance, like our transition from the human when we pass away to the spirit world. It's a total transition from what you are to what you're going to be, and that's kind of how they see that. Well,
Yeah, I was just thinking about something that I'm seeing here about Indians were not wrong and all that. And I think Indians or Native Americans are just like all other races or people throughout the history of time. There's good and bad. There were some that were murderous that went around killing people, but that reputation got spread over all of them.
well, that
And
that
for the most part, they weren't like that.
no,
They
they
were
weren't,
peaceful, and
and they fought. They had an intertribal.
Hollywood did them no favors with
They
their
did it no
television.
favors, and they had intertribal conflicts
Yep,
over land, just like everybody else.
yep,
All right, and and
not unique.
and I don't know. I don't want to get all the way into that,
Yeah, we
but
don't want to get into that,
it
but
is.
that they were able to survive and thrive off the land, and the customs they developed through time and traditions and all the things
Uh-huh.
and medicines. They weren't without ways to heal.
No,
It's really cool
and
that we
so
learn the truth.
yep.
I have read that most of them they do not take the term Indians of that doesn't offend them in any way. It was mistakenly applied to them because the first people from Europe here thought they were in India.
Uh-huh.
They didn't know that they were in a country on a continent they'd never even heard of. So they labeled them Indians. But anyway, didn't mean to get off into that. But there's a lot of misunderstandings, I think, about the Native Americans in the
There is.
United States.
I just really, having lived up there in New Mexico for so many years and Colorado, I love the cultural stuff. And it's awesome. I love it. I don't know how to explain it.
So it's pretty heavy Navajo, right?
Where I lived, it was, but
Yeah.
well, right in that corner. We were at the corner of the Navajo Reservation. Which Navajo Reservation is the largest one. But we were also had Southern Ute right there, Paiute. We had a lot of the Sioux people and the what do they call it? Um, I'm having a mental block. Old dudes have that.
Lot. I just think it's a travesty. A lot. The time they were told we're going to do this. This is what's going to happen, and they got lied to. And it's just, I don't know. But we've learned from it. Hopefully, trying to get. I think we missed out on some chat. Everybody chat. $2 Okay, where are we at? We covered.
Uh,
These. I don't think these are bad at all.
they're
The
not bad at all.
Cheetos.
So, she had a pink stone in her bra and won 6 grand at the casino. Well, they're saying that the pink is a um, lucky color stone.
Scroll the
Who
chat
doing?
down.
That's
Yeah,
like a monkey would do that.
we're
It's
way
like
behind.
you just had me scroll back up, dude. Jesus, are you good?
Harry's World's putting his backpack in the walk for a little bit. Yeah, I knew a guy was going to go on a huge hike, and he got one of those. He used to work with down at Warden. And he had a backpack and he put a bag of saccharin in it. Where those are 40 pounds.
Yeah.
And all during lunch hour, he would walk for an hour back in the pipe yard with 40 pounds on his back. Get ready.
So, Kissy Cat said you might order a weighted vest for walks, and I don't think so. What Jeff says. What do others say?
Called low pain tolerance.
My thing's jumping. Troy used to uh, do hiking, camping. Used to do hiking, camping with the water and all the gear. It was about 80 pounds of weight,
80 pounds is a lot of extra weight to carry. I know that from experience.
especially if you're at altitude.
It wasn't in a backpack, it was on my body.
Yes. You know,
That's a lot to
it,
pack.
it is a lot. And I, hoorah, Devil Dog is in here.
There he is.
There he is. Hey,
His ears must have been
it
burning.
must have been Burn. I was talking about you earlier. So every week we have a hoorah
Gary
cast.
was really playing you up, Eddie.
So
He was explaining about how they call you Eddie Hole, and that's just not right. That you're just such a great person. Nobody should ever use that term. See, that's not what he said. But
But it keeps jumping.
Devil Dog is a really cool. If any of y'all have never, that guy right there, Devil Dog, and also Gary,
Yep.
they have such fun live streams. If you're not connected to them, you should do so
Good.
because they not only they're very knowledgeable about the ins and outs of YouTube and software for like EV Mux is their
Uh-huh.
preference, but I'm talking about technical savvy and willingness to help others out.
Yeah.
They will answer your questions without hesitation, and they know what they're talking about. They're really good people, just the best.
They are. And when it comes to being a smartass, they're some of the top liners.
Right, and they can joke around
Yep.
and call each other names and make silly jokes and stuff, and nobody gets offended. Nobody goes crazy. They
Yep.
just have fun. I
Yep.
love that. Enjoy those so much. And Matt was one of them too. They were doing the 5 gallon bucket challenge with Big Matt
So
and Stevie, who's here.
yeah, and so Devil Dog, uh, Eddie, we were talking about you earlier. Last week, you wore the beer towel. I don't know if you were here last week or the week before. When was it? Last week? Anyway, you wore the beer towel. This week, 'cause we have a cooler over here with beers in it when we need one. They're in ice. I need to dry them off. This week, our beer towel is Civi. Chef Civi is the beer towel we're using, and I think I got one more, and then you'll be back in the rotation.
The, um, that community of friends are some of the ones that did the chicken farm challenge that
Yes.
Brian was in. And
Yes.
Brian rocked
Yep.
Ed and Sibby and Brian
So Civi
and
judged,
Simon.
and she did something different, but she was judging that. We must learn from the banana story. You, yes. So Go watch Chef Civvy, uh, Tiffany, and
Tiffany knows Sibby.
yeah, so you know the banana story. Uh, and
This is, I tell you what this is, what's kind of happening here, not just in this particular live
welcome in
stream,
Jerry.
but over the last 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, and mostly because of you, because you told me, "You gotta go check out these dudes, Devil Dog and Gary and that," and then
Uh-huh.
they kept coming in, and they started coming into my watching my videos, and it sort of melds communities. They get to know each other,
Yep.
and more of those people within those communities get to know each other,
Uh-huh.
and it becomes a much this bigger, and that is awesome. That's really what we're yeah.
And I want to bounce back to the chicken farm because at the end of that, they left the hashtag and invited other people to do it. And I think that's something you and I should do on a split live stream. And
I'm game.
I think we should do that. And we'll do that within the next couple of weeks, maybe.
And I think it would be open. They all did the fried chicken parm with pasta,
Yep.
as best I remember,
Yep.
but I think it would be acceptable to do you can do chicken parm as a sandwich or like a sub, chicken
Uh,
parm
I,
like
I,
Peyton Manning always ate in
no,
the commercial.
I think you should, I think we should follow the same format
Yeah.
because there is a,
I don't know if Sibby's still here.
uh,
Brian could tell us what were the rules. If Brian's still here, he could tell us.
I know that
Just,
Ed got penalized for having, what did he have?
I think they're just messing with it.
No, he had some kind of funky macaroni thing and pasta.
The wrong kind of pasta.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't want to go back to the store or something. He used what he had.
yeah.
There's Sibby. Sibby, what were the rules? If you made a sandwich, would you still qualify?
You would maybe qualify you.
Yeah. he-
I'm trying,
he's
man. Give
working
me a
on
break.
it,
It keeps
Chef
jumping every
Sibby.
time I click on it. There we
And
go.
she heard. See, there. Guarantee you, there's something going. We're talking about Eddie, and he shows up. We're talking about Sibby. Good. We're talking good about you, and you show up. That's cool. Awesome.
You are our towel this week,
Yeah.
our beer towel, Chef Civvy. I won these actually on Gary's live stream. We got 3 of them.
With one of the wheel things.
Yeah, so I won twice that night. I won on Devil Dogs, and that's where I got the cup.
That's the other thing we should mention. So a lot of this logo stuff, the merch, mugs, all
Yep,
kind of stuff. That is Jamie.
Devil Dogs Keeper.
Yeah, and our YouTube handle is Devil Dogs Keeper,
Yep.
and that's Devil Dogs Better Half, or I don't know. They might not see it that way. He might, I don't know, but they're both really cool. And that's what she does, the printing, the logo stuff and all that. So through Devil Dog, it would be easy if you connect to him, you can find her if you need any of that kind of stuff.
Yep, I got
And
my.
there's Tim.
Yeah, I know. Just the thing keeps jumping here.
See,
I'm a little slow.
I'm telling you, it's the melding of two communities
It is.
happening in real life.
It is.
Tim is awesome. He is also like a technical, I think he was like the admin of that chicken parm thing.
Mm-hmm.
He actually had control, like moving pulling the different screens up and EV Mux and all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
He's always willing to help people out with things like that. And Tim's not in Texas. Tim, are you like in Colorado or Wyoming, if I remember correctly, something like that? They're just a great group of people that do a lot of fun stuff and help each other out and help other people out, and
Yep.
it's just awesome.
That
I
might
love
be.
all that whole group is just
It is
great.
fun. I got into the group through Gary, and then started going to Eddie stuff. And so, if you want to make the fried chicken parm sandwich, go for it. Is what Devil Dog says.
Yeah, so the options are open, but if you want to do it just like they did with the deep fried chicken and some pasta, whatever, I'm cool with
We
that
could do
too.
the Sammy.
We can do both. If you got chicken and you got parm, all you need is a piece of bread, and you can make a sandwich, or you can have the pasta and
Piece of
yeah,
bread.
yeah, to make a sandwich. A Subway, a roll. There are different options on the bread you can use. I do want to mention. So, did you Smurf Tim up?
I did, but
Okay.
it's like I thought I did. It was
Well, he may have made that comment before
yeah.
it
It's like
stuck.
this thing is my thing is jumping around up here. Oh, you
Yeah.
know what's cool is uh my internet's. I'm just not going to click on anything else until that comes up there for a second.
And through these folks, you might also meet Outdoors with Big Matt and
Uh-huh.
also Simon, who is Yes I Can Barbecue. And
Devil Dog
Simon's
said,
in a wheelchair,
"Yep,
but he's saying that's not going to keep me from cooking what I want to cook the way I want to cook it.
yep."
And that's what I do. And he's a really cool dude, too.
Eddie Hope says that Devil Dog says he's the better half. She married up.
Because he is a Marine, you know.
I know he is.
That was his comment.
Yeah. Whoa.
Like he's a better half. But I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I've heard conversations between
Anyway, I got my stickers from there. I got the cup from there from Devil Dog's keeper, Jamie,
yeah.
and these towels. She made these. I got these from Gary's channel, but she made these towels
I've been meaning to
as
reach
well.
out to her because I don't have a logo. And based on my channel name and what I do, which is all over the place, I've thought about it and thought about it. I have no idea what that might be. So I'm hoping that Jamie not only can do the printing, but can also help me develop or come up with
I
ideas.
think that she could. Tim is still not.
It's just not.
Tim, I've tried 3 times. I'm gonna do it one more time here. I don't know why it's so jumpy. Oh, I started to say for uh they ran the fiber optic here and stuff.
Yeah.
We got a flyer now. It's going to be live, so I have an option. We're going to upgrade to the fiber optic.
Dude is getting fiber optic internet service.
Yeah. So
Shouldn't be any more pixelating after that.
it should not be.
Hopefully.
And I don't know why this thing's it's
When you click the 3 dots, the window didn't pop. There it is.
fun. See how slow it is?
Yeah, it's lagging.
It
How's our
says-
audio and video?
It
Is it
says,
okay?
it says remove as a standard moderator.
Yeah.
And so I've already made him a moderator, so I don't know why.
He's done it, Tim. It's just not wanting to stick yet.
So I've been having trouble making comments on live streams.
No. I have Sarah bought the seeds or whatever, but Kissy Cat, I did not plant catnip yet. I forgot about that, to tell you the truth. And I do still have another one of those aluminum planters. I could do that. I still don't get that why cats love some weed so much.
So during that live stream, Sibby made the sliders with the chicken dino nuggets.
Yeah, I remember that. I watched it. I loved
too.
the whole thing. It was fun.
Yep.
But that surprised me because Chef Sibby usually does things like the chef way.
She was
And
she was the judge at the competition
I
though,
know.
so
She explained why.
She did something for
She explained it. It was about like if you have kids
Yep.
and you're trying to get them to eat something and that, chicken parm might not be on their list, but if you use chicken dino nuggets, they might be your kids
Sure.
or grandkids might be more prone to.
And I dig a nugget now and then.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Make it however you want, says Tiffany.
Timmy has the TNT already. Dynamite?
Dynamite.
Dynamite. Oh, chicken nuggets. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I get it, Tim. So he's blue now. I'm
Ah.
I'm a little blue now. Yeah, you are. Almost thought that was a reference to TV dinners by ZZ Top.
Okay. Pepperoni sliders with marinara sauce on Hawaiian rolls. That's Kissy Cat. Eddie has met Simon.
So, where does Simon live? What area?
I don't know.
What area is? Welcome back, Gary. Huh? Oh yeah, Audra Minnow is feeling better. Why don't you come in and tell her again? Say another hello. Where were you at, Gary? Out beating somebody with a rubber hose?
You know what?
Mm-hmm. Here, let me get it.
Come on, Minnow.
Get your hand off the knife. Gonna make weird noises.
Sit down right here.
All right.
I will be right back.
Smiles, smiles of smiles. So Minnow's here for a second. She's feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put this on for a second. There you go.
All right. Hi, everybody. Good to see you.
It's good to have you back. So Minnow was feeling under the weather after our trip, as you noticed in last week's live stream. Um, but she went to the doctor once, and then we went to our doctor, and she got some antibiotics, and she's feeling better. She's
Much better.
still on those,
Yeah.
so she can't have a frosty cerveza.
No. Yeah.
South Texas Jerry is in here. I just want to mention that again. I'm glad he's here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, um,
How's the Cheetos?
so the Cheetos are different. They're kind of like the stuff that they put on the Lay's barbecue chips.
Huh?
I think it's the same stuff
Oh, okay. All
because
right.
they kind of take. Minnow looks great.
Thanks. Hi, everybody.
So they're all go there. So Kissy Cat said Minnow looks great. Let me go back here. It's going by pretty quick now. They saw you, and then all of a sudden the chat's really running.
Wow.
Say yay. Tiffany says yay. Tim says is laughing at Berry Berry. What Berry Berry say? Can't miss out on Berry Berry. I don't know what he said. Brian says hello, Minnow. Chef Sivy says hello, Minnow.
Yeah.
Dude deleted a couple of people. Now he
He has the
oh
lifesaver thing. Very, very.
Berry Berry says hello, Minnow. Great to see you. So
All right. Just
Tim
wanted to
says
come
hello.
say hi and
Yeah.
tell everybody I'm feeling better. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. So those are, let me get them.
Look what Suck Monkey grew.
Yeah, that's for the neighbor.
What kind of cucumber is that?
Well, that is a China jade.
That's a strange looking cucumber.
It has very small seeds in the middle. So
You tried one? Or
yes, we had one in our salad the other day. I have one for you. I have one. Have one for you to take home if you'd like. Bring that here and we'll show that to them.
I would like.
Okay.
You grew that.
I grew this.
It grew fast too.
Grew it. Picked it yesterday. It's a China jade cucumber. Also got some pickling. I'm gonna make some refrigerator pickles tomorrow.
You got to harvest really fast too.
Yeah. So with cucumbers, you got to really stay up on them because you got to have a plan for them. So to share them with people or make uh, pickles with them or do something. So my pickling, I've only got one pickling plant, but it's uh, spread out enough that it's making enough. I can grab those right quick and show those.
A pickling plant?
Well, it's different cucumber.
Oh, a pickle. A pickle. A cucumber. A potential pickle.
So it grows.
Mary said that big long one looked like a seedless cucumber.
It is pretty much seedless. It's
Wow,
China
those
jade.
are the perfect size for pickles.
Yeah.
That's
So
the whole idea, right?
yes. So it's a different one than that. So I will slice these up, and I have my onions out there. I'll give you a couple onions before you leave as well.
But you can like peel that or even not peel it and eat that. Now you don't have to pickle it. It's still a good cucumber.
Yes.
Either way.
Yes. So you can cut that up and put in a salad or whatever. But making refrigerator pickles is
The Switchback Texan has come into the room and welcome Switchback. Nice to see you as always. And Paula is here. Akari.
minty. Jeff or
Texas
Donnie's
Video.
in here.
Donnie.
Welcome in.
And
Man, you guys are like
are you?
Akari.
He might be setting a record. There's a lot of folks come in that have come in at different times, but now they're all together.
That is very cool.
Y'all connect with each other. That's why the dude makes you a moderator so that you can build the community.
Yep. Akari,
Jerry's
welcome in.
here.
Yeah,
Look, there's Jerry's here.
Jerry's been here for a little while.
Jerry's
What
a
is
cool
that?
dude.
Jerry is cool. I would love to go down and have breakfast with Jerry.
Yeah, wouldn't anybody?
I
My
would.
goodness.
And then I was over at I was over at Daisy's the other morning. I was thinking about Jerry. I almost made a little video of my huevos rancheros. I might do that next time. I'm not as I'm always a little self conscious about that stuff, and I don't know why. I should just do it.
I have a question for you, Jerry. I went to Daisy's the other day, and I've eaten there many times, and just I don't know why it popped into my head. I asked him, "Do y'all have crispy tacos?" And the guy says, "No, we serve Mexican food,
Yeah.
and crispy tacos are Tex-Mex." Would you agree with that, Jerry? I mean, I'm sure you can get in Harlingen, you can get crispy tacos, but is that really right? Like in Mexico, crispy tacos are not a thing. That's only Tex-Mex. Thank you, Switchback. Right on. I think so too. This is a gift from Sock Monkey. He brought himself one too, and
I brought me a better
he
one.
was able to overcome the pain of purchasing this one
Yep.
by buying that one.
Yeah. So buying that one was really hard for me. This one, not so much.
Switchback says Nathan's are my favorite pickle.
Yeah.
I was a best made guy for a while. Yeah, these are cool hats, especially if you're outside in the weather that we have coming soon to Texas. It will be 95, 100 degrees, blazing sun, and this helps.
Yeah, but I don't want to get mine sweaty, so I will save this one because I have the other one. Oops.
Jerry agrees with the guy at Daisy's. He said crispy tacos aren't Mexican. That is a U.S. thing. They do eat corn tortillas, but they're soft tortillas.
Yeah. And two, they don't put like at Daisy's when I get the huevos. They don't put the tortilla underneath the eggs and stuff. They're just eggs on the plate with a little ranchero sauce.
Well, Tex-Mex or Mexican, I still love crispy tacos,
I do too.
but I like soft tacos too.
Yeah.
And I like shrimp or seafood tacos, and beef tacos, and pork tacos, and chicken tacos.
Jerry doesn't eat crispy ones, but so like here, I made tacos the other night. I take the tortillas and I fry them here at home instead of getting the boxed shells. I like those.
I don't think Taco Bell created crispy tacos because my mom used to make those when I was a kid, and there was no such thing as Taco Bell. So
Well, not in Pettis.
There wasn't Taco. I don't know when was Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's been around a
invented?
long time, dude.
Well, we're talking 1965. I never heard of Taco Bell till probably around
But you lived in Pettis.
not till 1990. I lived in Rockport in the 80s, and there was no Taco Bell that I recall. When did Taco Bell get started? I don't know. Whether it's good, I don't care if they invented it last year or 100 years ago. What's good is good.
Open the first.
Oh, Simon lives in San Antonio. Cool. If we had met him then, we could have invited him to the meetup.
So the first Taco Bell was opened March 21st, 1962.
Where at? Something tells me it's in California, not Texas.
It was.
Yeah. Probably decades before it made it to Texas.
Probably not.
Yeah. Simon lives in San Antonio. Well, cool.
Didn't know that because we could have had him over at the.
Kissy Cat says the original one is still there in California.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's on 7112 Flintstone Boulevard in Downey, California.
Sorry, Eddie. It's hard to keep up. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and also contribute to our conversation. You know the deal. I think it's very important to watch the chat and respectfully reply to people.
What did he say?
And we try to catch as many as we can.
What did he say?
I forgot. No, he was trying to about Simon living in San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
Trying to communicate to me.
Oh, okay.
And apparently he yelled it 29 times. Let's go back and count. Did Eddie Hull really? See, that's the kind of thing. I'm not going to get offended.
So I'm guessing,
but I do apologize, Eddie, that I didn't see your chat. I really try.
I'm guessing it's not. I guess it's not 29 times, but it's like
27.
27,
it was only
maybe.
25.
When I'm hanging with Todd, it's hard to get it. I don't know if you've noticed, Todd has this continuous flow of I don't know where he takes his breath. Do you breathe in and exhale at the same time when you're talking? I'll just play it, man. Come on. So
I think that's a good idea, Brian.
Todd is on the e-bike. What did Brian say?
Yeah, I'm on my e-bike. Trigger. My e-bike is Trigger.
Trigger. We need to do an e-bike video together here pretty quick.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready to ride again. I think the garden is in a place where, other than weeding and keeping track of some stuff, is in a lower maintenance place.
If you remember a long time ago, when we first decided we were going to start publishing YouTube videos,
Yes,
we tried to make a video riding the hike and bike trail, the Brenham hike and bike trail, which goes from over by the high school at the tennis courts all the way to downtown Brenham.
Yep.
And we totally hosed it up. I don't know if either one of us ever got a video out of that. I think we've learned a lot over the last year and a half.
We should probably redo that.
We were both mic'd up. He had one of my mics on, and I had one of his. And we take off riding, and at different points along this, I think it's 1.2 miles or 2.1 miles, whatever it is, you go through two different parks or across two different parks.
Yep.
And we kind of got separated. I stop and I talk to these people that are at a softball tournament, just interacting with people like I do. And so Sock Monkey's talking and I'm talking, and it's on both of our audio tracks. It was a disaster. We live and we learn.
Devil Dog wants to know how long we've known each other. 18 years. Got to go back up here a little bit. Todd's on his e-bike. Todd is like me. He's a chatterbox.
Switchback, you are right. They have wonderful Tex-Mex food in San Antonio. I have a target place the next time I go to San Antonio that I've seen multiple YouTube videos about it, and it is not Tex-Mex or Mexican food. It is Jamaican jerk food. And I can't remember the name of the place now. It's easy to find. Who's the food guy out of College Station? He's been there.
The
Texas Bucket List, yeah, and a couple more of those people that travel around. It's this lady. She was, I think, Navy. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's easy to find. Yeah. Search for Jamaican jerk food in San Antonio. You'll find it. The Jerk Shack, I think. It's become sort of famous.
Is it full of jerks?
No.
So Gary's eating the
Jamaican buffet again
tonight. Coconut shrimps.
I don't have to forget about being offended. I don't get offended. I'm just pretending to be mad about you making jokes about me talking so much. The worst thing you can have in a live stream is silence.
I know, but you got to be able to get a word in edgewise once in a while. I'm just playing with you, man. We did have a sign. It's like, I don't know what it would be.
I could do sign language if you would like me to.
No, let's not. We'll be all right. Donnie said something a minute ago. Okay, he wants to go to Petco and get a fish taco.
Oh my God, he wants it fresh, don't he?
I guess so.
Dude's back there like grilling goldfish or something in the back of the store. What?
Yeah.
Donnie, please explain.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what that means.
Because some people eat fish raw. It's going to have a sushi taco at Petco.
Yeah, I guess you can't have a koi pond around Donnie. You can rate it. What did you mean, Donnie, when you said that?
I don't think he's going to be able to explain that, but I love it.
I'm sure I misunderstood what you said, but
Switchback's favorite Mexican restaurant in San Antonio is called Jacala's. It caught on fire a few years ago and never that's a shame. There was a
Jacala's.
I've been going there my whole life. So I have a similar story, Switchback. I don't know that it burned down, but my favorite Mexican food restaurant of all time was Mi Tierra in Pearsall, Texas. And on one of my visits after I left there, after I moved away, I went back and it had closed down. It broke my heart. It was
Gary sounds
food like
like
no other.
seems like a different version of Eddie and everybody. Hmm. Chris, cold
Oh,
shower
Eddie had
activities and cold shock proteins good for the body.
Devil Dog had sushi today. Sushi or sushimi?
Chris, what's a cold shower activity? I don't know.
It activates cold
I
shock proteins that are good for the body.
yeah, I
That's why
understand that, but an activity is actually getting into like a cold shower or ice bath or whatever.
yeah. What's his name?
There's a great place near
Some people
Petco Park, Donnie, for fish tacos.
there are people that do an ice bath every day for that reason. I don't think I could do that.
I don't think I could do it. I know I couldn't do it every day. I don't think I could do it just once. I've watched those guys do that. What is it? The Eskimo plunge or what they call the polar bear club thing.
I did that once.
Did you?
Well,
Where?
at the pool here, it was like 30 degrees,
Oh, I
but
remember when you did that.
yeah, went
Yeah.
down the slide. It
Yep.
plunged into the pool in
Yeah.
the dead of winter, year before last. I was going to do it again this year, and
Oh,
I missed it. I didn't know it was coming up.
I didn't read it right. Jeff said it's activates, not activities. Sorry. Thanks, Jeff. No wonder I didn't understand it. I didn't read it right. Can you believe that?
The chat is going pretty fast. Eddie, he was all shriveled. I was
Yeah.
at the pool. I was at the
Yes.
pool.
Does she know about shrinkage? Yeah. So, did you get shrinkage? Yes. Did you get shrinkage? You
Switchback.
lost your camera when you hit the
Most
water.
definitely.
Yeah. And I remember your camera came off when you hit the water.
I never heard of Leroy and Lewis barbecue switchback, but if I'm ever there and I see it, I'll be glad to try it. He says it was extraordinary, and he does not compliment food lightly.
No,
The dude takes his food places serious.
especially DQ.
Eddie, it's inevitable. I mean, it's nature. Nature does what nature does.
Where is Leroy and Lewis switchback?
Austin.
Oh, okay.
They were in Austin and had barbecue at Leroy and Lewis.
What part of Austin? Lewis is from Uvalde, as Donnie says. That's the need for a cold shower. Dairy Queen tacos are so. You know what? I like Dairy Queen tacos too.
I do too. If you add onions, you got to add the onions.
Gotta add the onions to them. They're pretty good for what they are. They're not. I do
Oh,
like them.
Petco is a stadium. I don't think that's what Donnie was talking about though. Petco Park.
Oh, okay.
Jeff has been there, so
Yeah.
it's up in the
Okay.
Northeast.
Okay.
Maybe Donnie has been to. That's different than Petco to have fish tacos.
Yeah, we were
A
just
baseball stadium.
versus a pet store.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Donnie can explain.
So I like EV Mux okay. I like it. I started off with StreamYard Devil Dog, and I've been using Mux, and I think we may go to the lowest paid version on it. I think so we can open up a few more options, but like it pretty well. I think the only issue I haven't had any issues with it. I think anytime I've had issues, it's been my own doing.
Yeah, you're not limited to the stage like we have used before. Eddie has explained, and Gary recently, that you can develop those other
Yeah, and
things and save them.
yeah, you can't, but I can't do that in the free version. You have to have
Yeah,
in order to have the dynamic scenes and build those on and the pro scenes.
they do some pretty cool stuff with it
Yeah,
though.
and yeah, but I do like it. Yeah, and I may have some from now and then. Once I get into a little deeper, Eddie, I'll reach out. Thank you.
Gary, in South and Central Texas, I've never been to a Dairy Queen that didn't have tacos, but in talking to other people in chats on YouTube, I have found that the further north you get, they phase out, and that's not a thing. They don't have Dairy Queen tacos at Dairy Queen. I didn't know that.
That's right. And also, do Do we have biscuits and
Oh,
gravy at ours?
Petco is in San Diego.
Hmm. Do we have biscuits and gravies at our Dairy Queen?
Biscuits and gravy?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Never heard of that. You been to a Dairy Queen that had biscuits and gravy?
Hmm.
I know a lot of the even the fast food places, they have regional additional custom food items that are on their menu.
So I would like to do the biscuits and gravy. Do the biscuits in the Dutch oven out back, and make the sausage gravy in recognition of the kids in Montana. I call them kids because they're younger than I am, but Tiffany and Brian. The, what they've said is biscuits and gravy are not a thing in Montana at the cafes and stuff. I don't. That's weird, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't, is what it is, right? Eddie said was talking to you,
Yeah.
and his phone number and email are on the page. I guess if you need
Yep.
something. And Tim
Thank you, Eddie.
is just solidifying what I've heard repeatedly that EV Mux beats them all.
Yep.
And I'm a subscriber, a paid subscriber to StreamYard, and I guess I'm going to have to go to the trouble of switching.
So I kind of introduced you to Mux a long time ago, and a lot of times when I would have issues, you kind of blamed it on Mux, but it wasn't. It wasn't EV Mux. It was
Well,
me.
the biggest
Me.
thing was me being the remote on the phone, joining your live stream,
Hmm.
and I can't flip the little circle thing that's supposed to flip the camera back camera and front camera.
That is one issue
It
with
won't
that.
work.
I don't know if
It doesn't
it'll
work.
work, but you got to do it multiple times. But I know that
80,
it's not 80,
23.
not 20. Anyway, and I know uh, Eddie and they have reached out to EV Mux. They're very receptive to um, questions, or if you have issues, and that's one of the issues I don't know that's been brought up. I'll get with Eddie and we can bring that up. We can talk to him. I'm sure it's something. It's just a glitch they can fix.
I want biscuits and Christmas gravy, Christmas jelly
You could. So
that he brought me
we
from
do
New
that.
Mexico.
We'll try to do that next week.
Did you buy some of that jelly, the Christmas
Yes.
jelly? Okay,
Yes.
so we
Yes.
can have
Yeah.
old style uh, Dutch oven
Dutch oven.
homemade biscuits
Hmm.
with Hatch, New Mexico chilies
And I'll make
jelly.
sausage gravy on the on the stove out back. We'll do it all out back. I'll make
Kissy Cat,
sausage
our
gravy.
Dairy Queen has chicken and dumplings too. Yeah, I think that's the plan. That'd be a good live stream shot with the Dutch oven.
Yep.
Takes some planning, but we can pull it off.
I think so. It'll be a timing thing more than, but biscuits don't take that long. So, and we also need to, maybe it was at Whataburger. I'm sure Tammy has picked up some biscuits and gravy. Oh, you know what? It was not, it was McDonald's, not Dairy Queen. It was McDonald's that had the biscuits and gravy.
Not a fan of McDonald's. I know I'm the exception, not the rule. I thought about so many people were doing the big arch taste testing thing.
Yep.
I thought about doing that for a while. Nah, I'm just not going to do it. I don't care for McDonald's.
Donnie says Whataburger has biscuits and gravy.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. So maybe that's something I'll explore. Let's see if McDonald's has them and see if Whataburger here has them. So, uh,
I think you've set your live streaming record for time. It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes. Coming up on 2 hours, dude.
wow.
And there's more people here than there's been since the beginning.
Yep.
It's cool. Where does it say on EV Mux how many folks are here? It's pretty cool.
Right there's 22.
All these wonderful folks here.
22 right now.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever seen at one of your live streams is like 27. So we're not in the right. May have been at one
Minute
point.
will know.
It'll tell you in the stats afterward if you go look at it. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Thank you guys so much,
Yeah.
man. It's like, I'm trying to grow my channel, but I don't put as much effort in as you do and you guys do. I try to. I put effort in. I just don't.
I'd like to hear what some of these experts say. I can tell you, I think how you pick up a lot of subscribers, they may or may not come in and actually be viewers.
Yep.
But when you see something unique or humorous or unusual happening, fire up the camera and you make a little short. And I really am having a lot of fun with shorts, whether it be our cats at home or like the other day I came across a fire truck that ran off into the ditch.
I saw that.
Yeah. So one thing, if anybody watched that short, they tried to turn and missed the driveway, and the ditch was really deep and steep, and the back rear tire on the right side went down into the ditch, and it was stuck. I mean, the back bumper of that fire truck is the fire truck ain't driving out of there. They would have had a wrecker, I'm sure, was on the way.
Yeah.
So I'm over there with my phone, and I pull over to the side of the road. I get out. I've got my phone, and right then, a police officer drives up, and he gets out of his patrol vehicle. And so we're kind of walking together down the fire truck, and I said, "Well, this is unusual," or something like that.
You said you
A-
hope there's not a fire.
After that, he
Well,
said,
you know,
"You
maybe.
can't hear him," but he said, "Yeah, but it's funny."
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool. Like,
Yeah.
man, I hope that picks up on the audio. If you listen closely, you can hear the cop say, "Yeah, but it's funny."
Yeah.
And that's when I said, "I hope it's not a fire."
So Kari says she's never had business of gravy. Brian says
For
hard to
real.
find. Hard hard to find there is what he says. And when they do find it, it's the canned crap. So
So
Akari where's Akari from?
I'm not sure where Paula lives. I can't. If
Uh,
I never knew, I can't remember.
and
Maybe
Bill Luke says you want to know what grit
maybe
stands for?
maybe Colorado.
Girls raised in the South.
Okay, what's a grit? It's a line from a movie. So
No,
okay, so to finish my story,
it's
after I filmed
why
that
don't they just
short,
yeah,
I got to finish this.
they could just watch
Apparently,
the
they
short.
told him that there's
Uh-huh.
this guy over there filming, and what I do believe to be the fire chief.
Uh-huh.
He comes from around the front of the fire truck, and he's coming toward me, and he's doing this like he's mad, like what are you doing? And I'm headed back to my vehicle. I just turned around and said, I have a YouTube channel, and I left, and he still headed my way. He was fixing to chew my ass.
What do you mean chew your ass? By exercising your constitutional rights?
I
Screw
know,
him.
I know. I was well
Screw
within my
him.
rights and everything, but he was not happy.
Oh man,
One of his trucks is in the ditch,
I wish I'd have been there.
and he probably knows that somebody's recording this because it's going to wind up on social media, and he is not happy.
I get that, but still, I would give you two great videos. I give you the short, and then the other guy overstepping his bounds.
The only thing, if I had only still been rolling film and been
Uh-huh.
able to turn around and capture
Uh-huh.
his demeanor and me saying, I have a YouTube channel. And, but I had already shut my camera down or my phone. Anyway, that's the
And you're
story.
not as confrontational as I would have turned it back on.
Back to the point. Do some shorts.
Okay.
I'm sure you come across stuff all the time that is a potential short. There's just something interesting. You can do a lot of things with
You
it.
know what? I'm going to do that. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the advice of Deb from Deb and Mike. What?
Donnie says he had a hard time explaining to his friend from New York City that chicken fried steak has no chicken.
And what's with chicken fried chicken? It's fried chicken or chicken
Right,
fried steak.
right.
What the hell?
How else do you fry a chicken?
I know.
Chicken fry it.
I know. They come out with chicken fried chicken. When I first saw that, I'm like, what the hell's that? So, what was I saying before that?
EV Mux is better, and Tim says they used StreamYard for 2 years, and EV Mux has twice the toys for half the price.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. There were so many things that come up, and there folks are chatting and making great comments, and Eddie knows his EV Mux. Yes, he does. So do you, Gary. You give yourself credit. You do a great job managing that.
So is the audio good in here? I mean, is it? I know that, Eddie's got a microphone. Gary, I think you use yours off of your camera, I believe.
Gary, in more ways than one, Eddie loves to push buttons, including yours.
Yes, he does. Yep. So, and I guess there's it's a great place to go learn. Even those guys are cutting up and having a good time and stuff, but you can still learn stuff about EV Mux if you're there because they talk about it all the time.
So, and Eddie does a thing with another guy that's like a techie
I agree,
expert guy,
Deb.
and
Our Kissy Cat agree. The Carlito fries. We're good. Go ahead.
And they're pretty hot though.
I do.
They're
They're great.
surprisingly hot, those
They're great.
jarditos.
Yep.
But I haven't. I've meant to, and I caught one or two of the things where Eddie does it with that other guy, and it's not Gary. And I think it's on Mondays. On one night a week, they do the thing, and I haven't connected with. I'm not sure whose channel that's on, and I think it's. I don't know if it's on Devil Dog's channel or if it's on the other one.
I think it's
Eddie,
on both
let
their
us know.
channels.
When is that, and how do I find it? Never had I didn't only had grits, Paula, until only just a few years ago was the first time I tried them.
Really?
I just didn't like the idea of it. It didn't sound like it would be good, but turns out I like them just fine.
Did you not like malted meal and cream of wheat and stuff?
I love malto meal. Is that grits?
No, but
I like malto meal better when I was a kid than like Frosted Flakes.
I did too, and we still have I call it porridge, whether it's oatmeal or malted meal or cream of wheat or whatever. We have that now and then for dinner. And
Okay, Eddie's saying again that Sock missed my comment.
Damn
We got to
it.
go find
Gotta
that.
go back.
About his age.
Oh,
He's old.
let me go back up here.
We all are. Everybody here. Not y'all. Me and him.
Yeah. Man, I can't scroll very, I don't know my things. There we go. Let me go back to the bottom and then go back. Missed my comment. See, I'm rolling the button, but it's just not.
Yeah, I would use there you go.
It's doing the same shit. See? Or excuse me, same thing.
It's EV Mux.
No, it's not EV Mux. It's
What is it?
Huh? It's got to be my connection.
You can't scroll
Oh,
back.
you know what? It might be my computer. Might be a little warm, maybe. No, no. I'm trying to scroll up, but it's
Computer malfunction. Is the video okay? Y'all let us know if the video is. He's had some problems with wireless or something. You don't know what,
but that's fixing to change.
Yeah, it's gonna get.
Oh, Devil Dog 29. Who's 29? Just Eddie, put it back in there again, because I am
having a hard time scrolling.
My thing is
it's like it's got super lag.
Gary says we're popular. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm very thankful for my subscribers, and I'm very thankful for you guys being in here. There's 23 people in here.
3 hours, Tiffany. I was there for a good bit of that.
I was too. I was there for the first part for quite a while, and then I got out. I had to take Minnow to an appointment, and we went to lunch, and then I got back on when I got back home.
Yeah, I was late getting there.
Yeah.
Tim, you just convinced me. I don't need to try a big arch. I wonder how long until they get Arch Manning to be a spokesman for McDonald's.
I don't know. Not too long. Eddie, if you do that, I appreciate that. I know Gary has done that for me too.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiff. So are you guys, and man, we're having fun here. Do I keep rolling or what I do?
I don't know. Do what you want to do. Do what feels good.
So it's kind of cool tonight. I don't want to. Todd is hanging with me longer tonight because his races got rained out.
Yeah, dirt race to Farmer City, Illinois. They had big rain.
Yeah, if they didn't have the rain,
called it off.
He would have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah, my guy Tyler Irv's doing great in the World of Outlaws series. He is fourth in the points, which with the people that he's racing, country boy from Texas is doing pretty good, making us proud.
Say hello, code to the new member.
That's for your neighbors, huh?
Yeah, but you know what? I picked it
cool.
yesterday, and you need to eat these pretty quick, and it's starting to get a little bit soft. So I may need to pickle that and pick her a new one. They have more growing, so
more on the vine.
Well, I would have put that in the refrigerator, but I thought Minnow was going to take it over to her yesterday. Drop the link.
Drop the link.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Oh, I'm not sure, but I think what Eddie is saying is like the link for people to come in. Maybe Eddie's got something he wants to add and come into the live
Oh,
stream. I'm not sure what he means
okay.
about dropping the
So
link.
I have to minimize this a little bit.
Mhm.
If somebody could drop the link to my live stream in here, that'd be cool.
I don't think anybody else can do that.
Sure, they can.
Oh, I think he means to join the stage.
Oh,
I might be wrong,
Oh.
but only you can do that.
Okay, I get it. Okay, if that's what he's talking about, I can do that. I get it, what he's talking about. So let me
Or
do
we
that.
may have missed the chat.
I probably missed some of
He's
that chat.
talking about a different link
So no, he's not. He's talking about me dropping the link here. So let me do that.
because that's what he likes to do. And they have a panel sometimes of like it gets up to like 8 or 10 people or something. I don't know, a lot.
Oh, see, my pages up there are unresponsive. And that is totally
It seems to be doing good here.
I know. So
Can you control off of this
there we go.
computer?
Yeah, yes, Todd, hold on a second, man. I was trying to do that up there. So this is not as big here, so I need to invite a guest here. I need to drop the link.
Yeah, this was very responsive.
And then just drop this in here. So I'm going to paste that in.
And I think we're about to find out if that's what he meant.
I'm going to move this to the bottom. So I'm going to send that.
You're right, Gary. Shorts are addictive. Sometimes I have to make myself just swipe it off, or it's like a rabbit hole. You go down it, and yeah, just one more. I just want to see one more. I got to tell you though, I think the Facebook things and TikTok both have some more amusing, I don't know, like better shorts than YouTube.
So I thought I dropped the link in there, but I don't see it yet.
And it's acting pretty weird.
Invite a guest.
He's trying. Yeah. Yep, Chris, and you make some really good shorts. And I'm confused about something. The thing about the R2D2 that gave the snacks, is that not a real thing? Because I tried to look that up to see if I was curious about them, and I asked you about it in the live, and apparently that was I don't know, AI or they do have robots that will feed your dog snacks, and when you're away, it has a camera like you can monitor your dog and control it remotely. Like you're in another state, you have this robot that you can turn on and give your dog a snack, and apparently the dogs become attached to them and has a little play toy off the top of it.
So we don't have a headset, so I don't know how to do this because I don't have the headset. And I know Jeff is in here.
Woo! Let's go.
Or actually Chris is in here.
Yeah, Chris.
So I have Chris.
Can you hear me?
Chris on the and Ari Bear up on the screen, but I can't hear him talk because.
Can you hear me? Talk, talk. Check, check. Mic
If
check.
you turn on
If I
the
turn
volume,
on, so I had to
Check, check.
headset
he's gonna get. I would need a headset
so you can hear as well.
or turn
Okay,
off the
gotcha.
mic, and we could.
There's Eddie. I'm going to add him to the scene. I
Okay,
need to get a
thank-
Let's
headset.
go, Eddie.
Can you handle this for a minute?
But we're gonna need two. or
Come
I
on, Bear.
gotta
Let's go.
go.
You don't have to go. I'll figure this out.
All right, we're gonna try to figure this out. We might learn something from Eddie.
I think we
We'll
will.
see if everybody else can hear us. I can't see a chat though.
Yeah,
Okay,
everybody
okay.
can hear
Here,
us.
when am I
Everybody can
So
hear
All right,
those
good.
of y'all that
just-
don't know him, the guy on the
They
screen
just
in the
hear
bottom
us.
center right there, that's Eddie. He is Devil Dog, and it's Jamie is his keeper, as he is known as, that does all the logo stuff. And we're not going to be able to hear you, Eddie, until Sock comes back and gives you some volume. Same with you, Chris. And we have the ultimate optimist here in the top right, and that is Chris with Aries World. And well, really, what's happening here? These two guys that have joined Sock Monkey's live stream. I think Sock has a little over 300 subscribers. These guys have like 10,000 or something. I don't know, a lot. These are big channels, at least over 6 or 7,000.
I'm not a big channel.
Like
Are you?
12. So this is what happens. So we got these people that have a really big channel, a lot of subscribers, but they're here and they're willing
We're
to
just
help
like you.
out. and
They
teach
still
other
can't hear
people
us.
things that they don't
Ah,
know and encourage
I
other
don't know where he
channels
went.
to try to grow. And hopefully Sock Monkey can make this work. I'm not sure how. I'm just going to have to be
He
quiet.
just keeps talking. Yeah.
So he will be able to hear y'all talk, but it won't come through. Maybe Eddie can tell Sock because the Eddie is shaking his head. EV Mux has a component in the
But
technology will cut out the audio feedback automatically. Eddie is shaking his head. In theory, we can let Eddie. Sock uses one of these weird mouses with the ball. So here, Sock.
What?
Eddie is saying, in theory, if
In
it
theory.
works, you don't need that.
Okay.
Then EV Mux will take care of that
All right.
and not allow the audio looping. So bring up their audio and let's see.
Okay.
okay, can you hear us?
I
check,
can.
check.
Okay.
Mic
Here's
check.
what you, here's what you need to do. You see the little settings cog right below the picture, right?
Yes.
Click on the settings cog,
Okay.
and then on the left-hand side you see audio.
Yes.
Click on that,
Okay.
and then click on echo cancellation and auto. Well, you don't need auto gain. That'll control your volume. I don't know why mine's, but AI noise reduction.
Uh, both of
Nova's
those
doing
didn't count.
zoomies.
There, check. So, question to the chat: are you getting audio looping, like hearing things twice,
No.
or is it clean audio?
Clean.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Clean.
We're good too then.
Eddie,
Yes.
Rockstar.
you should be like Eddie Hero, not Eddie Hole.
So I did get a notification because we are at.
Uh
I'm about
oh.
to read. I'm on the free version,
It's
and we're
about
almost
to
at.
cut us off 2 hours.
Error.
Yeah, it's saying
That's
five
fine.
to
That's why
Error.
you have a 2 hour limit. Subscribe. Can you subscribe in the middle of a live stream?
So
We'll take up a collection. Oh, we can't. Yeah.
yeah, I just got the notification.
Is that a boxer and a labradoodle?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
only
It is.
2 minutes.
Boxer and a golden doodle. Yep.
Yep.
Golden doodle. Okay.
That's
Yeah, you
Ari
got it.
Bear. Chris and Ari Bear.
That's
Chris
Bear.
is awesome.
We're dog sitting Nova. Thank you, Todd. That's Nova the boxer. We're dog sitting. She's funky. She's getting after
Yeah.
it. No,
This is going to
go.
be auto shut down in 2 minutes.
And
Yep.
just so everybody knows, and we're God dang it.
You have no control over it.
I
No,
I
that's
I,
all right. We're having
I
fun.
have I haven't subscribed yet. We'll get ready to get booted in about a minute and a half.
Look at
Uh,
Nova's tongue.
because there's a 2 hour limit on the free on streaming on EV Mux. I can come
Well,
back on
yeah.
and do another one, but I think I will do that later.
What is it, Bear?
Maybe Eddie, maybe
Yeah.
we could schedule one with you.
If y'all would like to come up on my live tomorrow at 7, Todd, and I mean there'll be Gary up there too because tomorrow's his day off. But I'd like to, for one, I'd like to address something with Todd, and
Okay,
you would be up there as well. It's about something Todd said, but then also, we can find more out about you and stuff like that, and talk, and you'll
okay,
have a little bit more interaction.
sure.
And I'll help you out with anything you need help with or anything. But and maybe some people that don't know y'all will get to know y'all a little bit better and stuff. And I have some questions for y'all. Like I asked in the chat earlier, how long have y'all known each other?
And I answered that. I was at 18 years, but
I went pee because I was waiting on you to scroll.
It happens.
I
That
think
happens.
I think that you're not scrolled all the way at the bottom, but I'll show you a trick with that tomorrow as well. I've showed other people, but I'll show you all that to pop out chat, and so you. But anyways, we'll
I'll be
we'll talk
there
about that tomorrow as well.
okay,
if at
If
all
y'all
perfect. I
possible.
if y'all
appreciate
come
that.
up,
And what I do, because it's hard for me to see, is
Ralph Webb's Web.
huh?
He answered my question. Ralph
Okay,
Webb's Web.
okay. I have the chat, the YouTube chat popped out on a big screen behind
yeah, you
my
can pop
camera.
EV Mux chat out and put. I'll show you that you're on a PC, not a Mac, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, I'll show you that tomorrow and stuff. I don't.
Perfect.
We're
I
fixing to
will
get cut
be
off.
there. I will be there. I appreciate it, my friend.
So I think
I'm
he's
gonna
saying
drop down and
we're not
let
scrolled
y'all
all the way
let y'all
down on
end
that
it.
one.
All right. Thanks, Eddie.
Not a
Yep.
problem, bro.
I'll drop off too. Thanks, guys. That was fun.
Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate you guys so much. And
Bet.
so,
I'm interested to see what happens.
well,
I think you should let it time out and
we'll let it time out, but I just want to tell everybody right now,
Yeah,
say goodbye
just in case.
because we are actually, it says 2 hours and